All right, and we are live.
Hello, mages! Welcome back to Respawn After Dark. I'm Toxic,
I'm Wolf.
and this is episode 4.
Holy crap.
Respawn After Dark's almost a month old. By the time we have our next one, it's already going to be a month old. How do you feel?
I think it's pretty good. I like that we have, people that are doing the mage mail and all that and responding. So that's good. Thank you guys for being a
Yeah,
part.
thank you guys for being so involved in it.
Yeah, we love that stuff. So
I thought this was going to flop so hard.
yeah, we think everything's going to flop, and then the things that we don't think are going to flop, flop, and then the things that aren't going to flop, 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 flop.
You know, for real.
Oops.
Okay, catching up during the week. How was our week? How was Mage's week? And all that jazz. Mine was rough. To say the least.
Mine was hella rough.
Yeah. Been a rough week for the mages for sure. But honestly, I think we got everything figured out. So, I mean, it can't be too bad, right?
Nah, I think we're good.
No. Yeah. So tonight we're going to be talking. We spend so much time, talking to people through, Discord and VR chat and games and headsets and all that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the real question is, at what point does an internet friend just become a friend? But my opening question for you, Wolf, is, if we had met IRL instead of online, do you think that we would have become friends?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
You think so?
Yeah, heck yeah. If I pulled up to your work, I'm not going to say where you work, but if I did, and you're so nice and customer servicey, and I'd be like, hey, yeah, cool. And I'd be like, do you know Jesus? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you know God?
God? No, I'm just kidding. But no, I think we would get along great, and I think we do get along great. It's not. I think it doesn't matter where we meet. You can meet in game. You can meet IRL. You can meet on those other sites that some people use. But it's all about personality, right? That's my idea on it. But yeah,
When love.
I don't think it'd be different. It would be different, but not different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, yo, bro.
Okay. So our first little topic is, they're just internet friends, you know?
Hmm.
Do you hate the phrase internet friends?
No.
Care to explain?
I think not too many people that I know, like in real life, call my friends internet friends. They all know that I have my mages.
Mhm.
They always say the mages. Where are the mages? And I even had a couple friends be like, "All you care about is the mages. You don't care about me in real life." So no, but I think maybe you care to explain.
I would say, yeah, I do hate the phrase internet friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People use that.
I don't have a lot of people use it a lot, and then I also use it a lot, you know?
Mm-mm.
But most of the time I'm like, oh, me and my friends, we're hanging out on Discord, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't diminish, that, people because they're on the internet versus IRL. As someone who doesn't have for someone who doesn't have IRL friends, you know, my internet friends are just my friends. Me and my best friend have been friends for 6 years, and we've never met in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so it's I don't know. I kind of hate that phrase.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, because they're trying to make a distinction between just friends and ones that you have on the internet, and that's not. I don't think that's right.
Yeah,
I can see where people come from if they're not gamers, right? They don't understand that we can have actual connections and relationships. They just see us in our room or in our headsets or on the game, and that's all they see us doing. They don't understand that we're making actual connections with actual people all over the world, and we're getting close with them. And yeah, and they don't they probably don't like it, and they probably get jealous because they don't have as many friends as we do.
Exactly. What's something that an online friend has done for you that you'll never forget?
I will never forget what this woman has done for my group. That's for sure. I will never forget that because she has done so much. Like, I mean, come on, like a podcast. I've never done podcasts for mages. Mental Health Mondays. I've never done Mental Health Mondays for mages. All I've did was
Mental Mondays.
Destiny. Let's get in a group. I did karaoke on Minecraft actually. It wasn't as cool as the karaoke in VRC, but it was still cool. We had fun. But the things that you're doing and the things that you're coming up with, and then helping with the Discord server, is like amazing because you know how to do Discord, and I kind of know the basics of it, but it's very complicated for me because I'm dumb. And yeah, you've done a lot. That is why you're a co-owner now, because you've done more for the mages than even I have done in 12 years. You've done more than what I've done, and I'm happy.
Aww.
I'm happy that you're a part of it. And
oh, technical difficulties.
Yep. Glitching. We got glitches. Gamer logic. But yeah. So I'm glad. I'm thankful for you. Now, you want negative side too? You want some negative? Nah, we won't talk about what negative people do.
We're not doing
negative. We ain't got time for that.
Actually.
But people are fucking stupid. I'll say that. Thank you.
For my answer to that question, it would be the same. Not the same, but also different, but also the same. You.
What did I do?
I don't think I've ever had a more supportive person in my life. On anything I did, because not only is he the love of my life, but before even all that, like, you were just there, and you're like, I'm not giving up on your ass, you know? And he brought me closer to my face and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I'm a better person because of your ass. And his ass.
Thank you. So, what the hell happened?
So, it's easy to forget that there's an actual person behind the avatars, right?
Right.
And, like...
What the heck?
Yeah, people jump online for, like, oh, just, like, escape reality and to make friends and because they're lonely, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're fully able to, like, truly express themselves the way that they can't in, like, real life.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, sometimes you just have no idea what someone is actually dealing with when, like, they log on.
That's true.
You know? Which is why kindness online matters. No cyberbullying in the mages. Or in general, don't cyberbully people.
Right.
You know?
Yep. Is trolling a form of cyberbullying? It could be.
It could be.
Anyway.
I don't. It depends. Are they doing it to piss people off? Or are they doing it just to act like they're funny? You know. That's
basically what trolling. Well, no, I guess there's rage baiting and then there's trolling, but
yeah, like we went and trolled the other day.
But yeah, that's just us going around. It was
more of like to make us.
Yeah,
more making people laugh, but that would be considered trolling, you know. I feel like whenever you're not taking anything online seriously, that's when you start becoming like a troll. But then you have rage baiters who are actively trying to just piss people off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of thing. I get rage baited a lot. But basically what I was like, my little point with you never know who's behind the screen kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are we the same person in the games than we are IRL?
I would like to think that we are very close to who we actually are. We're not afraid to be ourselves. There are many people that do take on characters,
a more dramatic role,
characters and personages and things like that, and which is cool. I think those things are pretty fun and pretty awesome. I just can't bring myself to like not being myself, you know? Like if I pretend to be somebody else, I'll break character because it's me or whatever. You know what I mean? I won't like absolutely stay stuck in that character.
Yeah. I also think it's like, not only are we ourselves, though, sometimes I feel like we exaggerate ourselves more when we're in game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you know me, I'm a very laid back, chill person. Like, I don't do any. I mean, I work. I have 2 jobs.
Nonchalant.
I'm so cool and nonchalant, guys. But then I get in VR chat and I'm like, oh my god, guys, guess what?
Well, I think it's because of the fact that we have avatars, right? And we have people, and not to say that they do matter. Everybody matters. But what's the word? They're not like we could be our actual self and not worry, and we really don't care what they think about us because they actually don't know us until we start like making friends, with some of the mages, like the mages, like they become very important to us. They become close to us. They become our friends, and we form really good bonds with them. And then we get to know who they actually are just through their conversation and through, that's how you get to know who a person is. And if you're able to be yourself in these games, then guess what? We're getting to know these people a little more than the people that actually know them in real life, if you think about it. Because they're more themselves around us in here than they are themselves out there.
Exactly. But yeah. I also like the idea of you bringing up over wearing avatars. And that point was like, it does make it easier to be yourself,
Yeah. Because you're hiding a part. Like some of us are self-conscious about the way we look, or the way we dress, or what we drive, or what we wear, or where we go, and what we eat, and how we talk, right?
Yeah.
But in here, you could be anything you want to be.
Yeah, if Wolf wanted to be, do not change your avatar.
If I wanted to be Captain Jack Sparrow.
If he wanted to be Captain Jack Sparrow or wanted to be the meatball guy or whatever, he could be that, But yeah, anyways, moving on. My next topic was about something that you said that you'd never do.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Can you genuinely fall in love online?
Yes. 6 months ago, I would have said, hell no. You're a brat. Go ahead. What's going on in your head? What's going on in your head over there?
Absolutely, you can genuinely fall in love.
Yeah, like, you know how resistant I was? I was just like, I've been around the block. I've seen all kinds of shit in this group. I've always been afraid that if, you're across the country, I'm on the other side. If we happen to meet somebody in real life, then what are we going to do with each other, And that's always been a fear, of something that could happen, might happen. And that's what I used to tell all the mages all the time. I said, be careful about getting into relationships online, because if they find somebody, then the person in real life is going to be the one they choose. It's just reality. It's just logical. Unless you choose to try to hold off until you meet up, And there's a lot of other factors that I was afraid to jump into it, but everything about you is just really amazing and hard not to love, and very, very hard not to resist. And you pulled me in, and now you're my honey bunny.
I fought for his ass, guys.
She did not let it go. She's like, you're gonna be mine one day. Oh yes, you will be mine. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see. And then she's
we'll see, my best friend. Give it 5 years.
She's She's my favorite person.
Stop.
Where you are.
Okay. What do you think, like, because I know when it comes to VR chat relationships, right? Specifically VR chat or gaming relationships in general.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, a lot of people that have never, like, and I understand that this might be, like, a little, like, you never know what's, like, behind the screen kind of thing, but I've seen people, like, genuinely fall in love with somebody's avatar, and then they see them in person, and they're like, oh, you don't look like your avatar.
Right.
You know? So do you think people can genuinely just fall in love with someone's avatar and not who they actually are?
I think it's more than that. I think a lot of the time, because of society and the movies and the music and everything that we watch and we see in shows, TV shows and stuff, Valentine's Day, all that jazz. I think everybody's really in love with being in love and finding the one, and they're obsessed with finding the one. And when people come along, sometimes they can't help themselves. They're in love with love.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really concerned about getting to know somebody first, and that's why there's so many breakups and so many divorces and so many things, because they immediately, somebody accepting them, somebody saying, okay, I want to be with you, and then what do you say to that? Most people that have been searching and haven't had anybody, and been, especially if you're lonely, right? And then someone comes along and they want you, and you're just like, okay, you can have me, and they don't think about, is this going to be a healthy relationship? Do I know this person? Do I like the things they like? Do I not? Right? But then there's those people that you just click, and you just know it's just like something, right? Like us. We've both like Sword Art Online. We met in VR chat.
That's literally how we got to become friends.
Right. We were watching Sword Art Online before we were like a thing. You were in my group, you were in Mages, and you were really loving it. You were really concerned. You even just let go of your own group, the call.
My own group.
And you came over and just started helping me run things. And then that night I told you, I was like, hey, I want to give you half of it in case anything happens. All of it, but half, half all of it, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I forgot what the question was, but
I did not remember. Anyways, what do you think is the biggest struggle when it comes to long distance?
Well, trust. I think that's the biggest thing, is because you don't really know. Like, yeah, we're together, we have a relationship. We've only been together, what, 2 months?
Almost 3.
Almost 3 months, right? And we're still getting to know each other, and it's turning out really good, really well, right? But then there's like things maybe from our past, or things present, or things that we're afraid of in the future. What things scare you the most?
Nothing really scares me per se.
Right.
But I would think my biggest struggle with long distance relationships is not being with you.
Right.
Not because I don't trust you, but because I really just want a hug.
I know. Well, the biggest thing is too is like we are together all the time, but not physically.
It's that physical, like, intimacy, but like physical, like,
right,
thing that, like, it's really a big struggle, because there'll be sometimes where me and Wolf will be on the phone and be like, I just want to give you like the biggest hug right now, kind of thing. Like, this is the closest that we can get,
especially when you're going through it.
Yeah.
Or when I'm going through it. But even just your voice is like a hug.
Oh. Okay, what's your favorite memory of us?
Man, do I have to pick one?
Yes.
Okay. Our favorite memory, I think, is... I don't know, there's so many. There's so many.
We have a great time together, guys.
There are so many cool things that we have. We do karaoke's, we world hop a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think watching Fireproof.
Oh, when you made me cry like 15 times?
I didn't make the movie, but
Alright.
watching Fireproof, that was awesome. Like, just watching movies. Playing Destiny for the first time, when you played it for the first time, and you were trying to hop your warlock. And if for all y'all that play, all y'all that play, no, all y'all that play Destiny, you guys know how horrible the warlock platform jumping. It's like, it's easier to be a hunter, you know, but the warlock, you're like, and then boom. So I thought that was funny. I think we have a video of that.
Yeah, I think I have. I think it's on live. Me struggling at platform jumping.
Yeah, it's on the YouTube. It's Toxic.
If you guys can find it,
I
tag
will
me.
find it and I will repost it. No, but it was hella funny because you're getting frustrated, but you did it, and now you're natural. Like we went to Kings.
I'm a pro.
We went to Kings Raid.
Pro.
The second time we went to Kings Raid, she went through all the platforming without dying once. And I was just like, wow. And that's another thing. You surprised me a lot with, because I'm like, oh, like in my stupid, in my dumb man mind, right? In my stupidity that I have in my ego and all that. It's like, this girl's not going to get it. And then she freaking, I'm like, wow. And then she does that to herself. Apex, right? She's like, I hate this game. I'm just going to keep dying. And then boom, she got a bunch of kills. And I'm like, see? And then we're all excited. I love that.
We found out I'm really good at sniping the other day.
We're going to try to get advantage. Yeah.
Well, since that you got your top 3, he snuck 3 memories in.
Oh, my bad.
Mr. Star. My favorite memory was the night that we became friends. And me and Wolf had each other added in our friends list for months before we actually talked. But it was in the SAO world. And me and him were like, you like SAO? And he's like, yeah. Do you like SAO? And I was like, yeah, I like SAO. And we kind of fangirled over it. And then we were like, okay, do you want to get out of here and just go watch SAO? And we went and we just sat in there for hours and we just talked and honestly that, yeah. My other one, when you surprised me with buying me my PlayStation. I
bought her a PS5. And thanks to
Slay,
literally, happy birthday from yesterday.
Happy late birthday. He literally, I was talking about getting a PlayStation and not even the next day he was like, hey, so guess what? We're not even we're just friends at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm like that.
And he was just like, hey, guess what? And I was like, what? And he goes, what's your address? And I was like, what the fuck? Is he going to come and murder me? You know?
We'll never do that.
And so I was like, okay, here. And he was like, cool. I bought you a PlayStation. And I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And honestly, that was like, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then my third one, because we're doing top 3. When I made you get on the share play with me and do my Destiny platform.
yeah, I remember. And deck out your whole character. And then so I don't even know how I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I got on her character for her because the share play, right? I could play her game. And for those that don't know. And I just swapped out all her armor and I put all the mods in there, and I did the little artifact, and I just went. And now, while I was going through it, I was trying to explain it, and she's like, "Yeah, okay." I think she got kind of some of it. And then we were in Destiny, we were doing a raid, and everybody's like, "Okay, guys, let's wipe." So we're just like sitting there letting the enemies kill us, and she couldn't die. She couldn't die.
It just kept recharging.
It kept recharging her life over and over. And she's just standing there like, why am I not dying?
357 kills,
and she
guys.
got 357, yep.
And everyone was like, why won't she just die? Wolf literally made me indestructible.
I did. I don't know how I did it, but I got to go through her specs again and try to figure out what the hell did I do. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the
words.
Doop, 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 doop. I'm
graviton lance.
No, I was literally just sitting there like against the wall, and everyone's like, "Okay,
whoa,
okay," and everyone was like, "All right, guys, we're just gonna wipe," and I was like, "Okay," and so I just kind of stood there, and my health bar just kept going up. It would go down, and then it would just go straight back up, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? We're never gonna be able to wipe." And then everyone had like 5 kills, and then there was me with my 350.
She's all there murking fools. It was crazy. That's like a Kirito
It was
moment.
so weird.
Remember the time in Sword Art when Kirito was like getting hit by all those guys, and his health bar was like. I was like, I didn't know I could do that in Destiny. Damn it. Freaking warlocks.
Yeah.
I hate them. But I love you. You like that, huh? Quick.
Back it up. You do not hate warlocks.
But I love you. Bam.
You right. Alright, so talking about the mages. How is it like knowing that mages is more than just like a gaming clan? And I don't mean like in the way of like, oh, like we do different games now, we're doing the podcast, we're doing this, we're doing that. But I mean like genuinely like mages doesn't seem just like a gaming clan anymore. It really does feel like a whole family.
It's a family, and it's a, sorry to use this name, but it's an entity. It never dies. Mm-hmm. It keeps respawning. I've destroyed it 5 times in the past. I've deleted it, and it keeps coming back. And the people keep coming back, and the OG mages, and it's like it keeps respawning. And it's just part of who I am and who all of us are. All the ones, the other Wolf, Wolf and Toad
and Moisty and
Dev and even Valentino somewhere out there in the world.
Hopefully he's watching this. Hi, Val.
They're all a part of this world that was created, that I created, right? And it's something way more than it is family for those that choose to make it family. And it is a place to come and find people to play games with, so that way you're not left alone. And it has a lot of drama sometimes, but I think that is kind of, a lot of it's self-created because not getting the way things that we want and the way we want to see it, but it's its own thing. But
you're about to go into my next question. Don't answer that.
Yeah.
Actually, let me ask that question before you answer it. Do not lose your train of thought.
Okay.
When you first started Black Mages, did you ever think, like, did you ever imagine it becoming what it is now?
I had hopes for it to be way better than what it is now. I did. And I still do.
So I suck and you hate me. Suck and you hate me.
Whoa. I'm not talking about you. This is year 1. Remember, you're year 1. No worries. No, I mean the entire group. I mean everybody, not just the leaders. The leaders are doing good. They're stepping up. I'm giving a shout out to all the guardians too. You guys are stepping up, and I really appreciate that. And I apologize personally if I've been rough, but I do care about this. Toxie knows. Toxie cares about it probably more than me. So be careful. And
This group is my child.
Yeah. And we want it to be something amazing for everybody. Well, I want to eventually get into like the e-games and have like a little group within our group that goes and does like Apex freaking trials or Call of Duty tournaments, and I want it to be big. Not yet, because I'm still working things out, but I do want it to eventually get to that. But I want people to be more active. I want, you know, and I know that it does get active sometimes, but then sometimes it has some kind of like weird funk. Like we'll get into like a whole month where everybody's like not talking, and then I get people that say, oh, it's a dead server. That's what really. Do we have enemies within? I don't know if they're still within, but they'll always be within. One or two are always pop their little heads out and make me feel like just deleting the whole thing. But then I got some of you too that pop in, Toxie being one of the main ones, and tell me I'm not going to. Shout out to my boy Entity too. He told me that he's all, you're not gonna ever close your group down. I said, okay, thank you. So
that was a threat.
Yeah, no, that was a good threat. That was a good threat. Yeah. I love those kind. You know, you're not doing that. But yeah, I want it to be something. I want it to be real close knit people, family that love and support one another, not only in the gaming world, but in real life stuff, right?
Yeah. And what's like your biggest like struggle when it comes to mages? I guess
just the feeling that no one really cares. They join, but then they just don't. And I'm not saying that they actually don't care. They probably do. That, you know, we have lives, we have things that we got going on and stuff, and I get that. And I really want communication to be like, hey, like, and people are, and I really appreciate you guys that DM me. Whenever I talk about this subject, I don't want anyone to feel like guilty or to feel bad or nothing like that. But if you feel like you're not stepping up, you can come to me and ask what you can do more, or you can go. Like, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to hate you. I'll still be your friend if you leave my group. It's not a big deal. I've had people do it before on good terms. I've had people leave on good terms. So
yeah,
I definitely just want to see more activity from everybody, and I want it to look more fun for new mages. People that just hop in the Discord, I want them to look around and be like, whoa, this looks cool. This looks fun. Oh, look, they got a game I play. Oh, okay, can I get in on that? And that's it. That's what the whole thing's built on, is finding friends to play with. But yeah. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Next thing. Sorry. I know I go on sometimes.
No, I love that. We're actually gonna move on to Mage Mail.
Mage Mail.
Question 1. Also, I'm gonna explain what Mage Mail is, like I do in every video. Yes. Mage Mail is a little Google form, basically where you can ask me and Wolf a question. Excuse me, Miss Girl. Sorry, my cat.
Mochi going crazy.
Yeah.
Isaiah's in the chat. What up?
What's up? Basically, it's a segment that me and Wolf are going to be doing. There's a Google form in our Discord. There's an entire category to itself.
Where is it?
Entire channel.
Oh, Mage Mail, yeah, right there, guys.
Yeah.
We're all on the tube.
And basically, it's an anonymous form. You just ask me and Wolf a question. It could be about anything. It could be about literally games, advice, whatever. Me and Wolf will try our best to answer the question.
We will try.
All right, so number 1 is, what's the best way to catch mean trolls?
Ooh, to catch mean trolls. So, if we're going to catch them, like, what do you mean? So, there could be different meanings to what they mean. Be specific with your questions, though, guys, but I'm going to try to answer it the best I can. I have, in the past, caught mean trolls in their words or in their, made them look whatever. And then I have people that were trolls that I actually recruited. Because
yeah, you did.
Because who knows if there would be a day where people are screwing with us and we need to send the trolls, my idea of if you can't beat them, join them, right? Or not join them, but if you can't beat them, friend them, right? If they're trolling, right? Exactly. Example, prime example. No. So I don't know. It's hard to answer. What would you say to that? Like, I would say recruit them, friend them. You know, get good with them.
Wait, what
if
was the question?
If you're really good at trolling, I wouldn't say troll them back, but I mean, if you got time for it,
Wait,
and it doesn't
I read
bother
the
you.
question.
Yeah, you did read the question. See, Toxic's good at trolling sometimes. I'm really good at trolling. I just don't like to do it.
Is it me trolling, or am I just genuinely stupid?
Or sometimes she's genuinely beautiful.
A little blonde. Yes. Even though I'm not blonde. Stereotypes. Anyways, my answer. Oh, what's the best way to catch being trolls? Coming from someone who was a troll, it'll be very fucking obvious.
It's a troll. Sorry. Go ahead. What? Did it take a lot of effort to get that finger up? My controller's not working. No, go ahead. Continue.
Anyways, as coming from someone who was a really big troll, I started out as a troll, guys, when I first joined VR chat. I actually took Wolf the other day to my old worlds that I used to go and troll in. It'll be very, very obvious when someone's trolling. It's usually people who are like trying to act all cool and funny. It's really big rage baiters, you know? Mm-hmm. They'll come up and like interrupt your conversation and ask the most stupidest questions in the entire world.
Mm-hmm. The rage baiters are the hardest to deal with.
Oh yeah, I want to be a rage baiter's ass every single time I see one. Mm-hmm. But that's just because I'm a crash out. But honestly, yeah, I think that's my only advice is that it's gonna be really obvious.
Good example. What was that guy's name that was talking about the human centipede the other day we met at the club?
Oh, Loggy,
right? Yeah. So Loggy was going around asking people if they were the human centipede, who would they want in the front and the back?
If you're in the middle of a human centipede, who would you want in the front and the back?
And I don't think he was doing it like to like try to bait people or try to get them angry, but just to be, you know, curious and funny and see what people would say and see. There's different levels of trolls, right? There's
you have like the funny trolls that you like going around because you're like, this guy's actually really funny.
That make you funny.
But then you have the people that will generally come and be like, you're a fat fucking chud. Like go fuck your chungus life, you know, like a whole bunch of shit and just be hella fucking rude.
Like throwing the N-word around everywhere and just those are people that laughing about actually the ones that are like really dumb, like throwing N-words around and just running around and just being disruptive and stupid. They're probably not even worthy to be called trolls. Those are just idiots, and that's all they are. Yeah. There's the tryhards that try to be trolls, right? And then there's rage baiters. The rage baiters, I got to give them a shout out a little bit because they do. They
know what they're doing.
They freaking. What?
And then you also have the people that are like wannabe. They're like wannabe proximity chats, you know. So they just go around trying to like fuck with people, kind of thing, and it's honestly like. And I think we both know who I'm talking about too.
We love him. But I think what happened wrong with VR chat in general was that all these kids started watching YouTube videos about VR chat, and and those videos were all trolling and proximity and just drama and bullshit and craziness because they needed to get views. There's a whole other level to VR chat that I found. There's a whole lot of cool people also. So it's not always like the way you see it on the internet. And by coming and your first day in here, you're trying to troll and you're trying to be a dumbass. Like, I think that's where a lot of people lost their way. and ruined the game for themselves because then they get all stressed out, and then they have all these mental issues,
and then they wonder why they have like no friends and like all this kind of
why
stuff.
they fall they fall out in the headset instead of just taking it off. I don't understand that, but I think people that are having those issues should not even play the game if they're going to be doing that.
Yeah. Our next question, I feel like we answered this last week, but I'll read it anyways. It says, what would you do if you had someone that considered you their best friend, but did you wrong and don't see that they did? They message you and don't even ask how you are doing and only seem to care about what is going on with the so-called friendship.
That's deep. I'd say
so. Probably... I think what they're kind of doing is like they had like they had an argument and now that's all they want to message them about is like, oh, are we okay? You know.
Like, yeah, I think between you and that friend, I think what you should do is be the bigger person and message them first, not wait for them to message you. Not wait for some kind of apology because and think for a second if perhaps you did something also. Because if you notice
but they said that their best friend did you wrong. And they don't see that they did something wrong.
Exactly.
No,
so
like
they might so they might not see it as wronging you. You see it as them wronging you. And you need to explain that. And if they don't acknowledge that maybe they were wrong, for instance, I had a good friend and they called me out on something that I did wrong. And I asked my entire community if they thought I was wrong, and they all agreed with me. So I felt I made the person feel like I wronged them and the entire community. But in the end, they were the only ones that felt wronged. And I called them out on their stuff. And they chose not to apologize for their end. I apologized for my end because I looked at it with clarity and tried to figure out if maybe I was doing what I was being accused of doing. And when I found out that I wasn't, I still apologized for the way I made somebody else feel. But if they're the kind that just leaves and don't talk to you and don't want to make amends, then let them go. They're not friends. If they don't understand that they did something wrong, then let them go. If it's going to be something that you're going to hold a grudge on, you need to let that go too. Because forgiveness isn't about letting the other person slide or letting them get away with anything. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from a grudge so that you're not bitter and you're not becoming more of an asshole because someone did you wrong.
Yeah. And then our third question is, what games are your favorite games? Also, how are you two so cute?
I don't know how I'm so cute.
We're so adorable.
I don't know how I'm so cute. She makes me cute. I'm being by myself, I'm not cute. But me with her, then I'm cute. How cute are you? Look at you.
I am very cute.
What was the other part of that question?
What games are our favorite games to play?
Final Fantasy.
Destiny. Minecraft.
Destiny.
The Sims.
Minecraft is cool. Gears of War is coming out. I like open world fantasy games with knights and soldiers and dragons and goblins. Dungeons and Dragons. Chess. Basketball.
He's starting to get me into chess.
Basketball. The game of life. The war between good and evil. The war between light and dark. The realest game you can play. Let's go to our chat room. What up, says Isaiah. We got 2 viewers. What's up, viewers? I got the chat open right now. If you guys want to... And that's another thing I love about Toxie is that she's very, very funny. She makes me laugh. She's hilarious. So
I am the most funniest, coolest, nonchalant bitch y'all will ever fucking meet in this lifetime, so never let me the fuck go.
I need to check out that Minecraft world. Yeah. Isaiah says he needs to check out that Minecraft world.
The realm invite is in the Minecraft channel in the Discord. Okay, moving on from Mage Mail. Our question of the night.
I
feel like this question I put down, but I already knew the answer for both of us. Who is one person you met online who genuinely changed your life?
You. You changed my life. You made me keep mages going this season, this round. And the mages, all the mages that are from VR, all the VRC mages, and all my old school mages too. I know it's supposed to be a recent question, but Lily has always been there. Wolf has always been there as one of my main top mages. TJ, I love you. I miss you. Dev, so good to have Dev back. My homie Rodney.
Oh, jeez.
My homie Rodney. All the OGs. Yep.
6, 7.
Yendor. Dust 514.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha is back. I'm so happy about that. I'm happy that Mid.
Yendor.
Can't forget Mid. Love Mid. Mid is very, very experienced
Toxie.
with Destiny, yeah. And Toxie. And Toad. Don't forget Toadstool, man.
And Toxie.
Toad is my homie.
And Toxie.
And Toxie is my love.
And Toxie.
So, crazy thing, 12 years I've never had, with all the people that I've played with, all the magettes that I've hung out with, and really liked, and they're really great females, but I've never once, I've not once ever met anybody, any mageette, any female online, or dated online ever, and especially in my clan, in my group. But there's Mama Mage right there, and she will be the last one too. Because the first, the last, that's it. That's it. I'm not doing it. This is the first time I'm trying it out. Maybe it'll work out for the best. It feels good. I love it. I love coming home and being like, "Hey, how was your day?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's so good. So good to have you. It's so cute." And we are so cute. So, there was one thing I forgot. Oh no, go ahead and finish, because I want to have the wolf moment in a moment.
If you want to do it before I do my closing thoughts.
Mama,
what's wolf?
Yeah.
Zoom in on your face.
Are we doing the zoomy? Are you on what do you call it?
I'm not on live. I'm just watching us through the camera.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do that, guys.
Shit. Slow. I forgot what it was. I'll think of it next week. It was something. I wanted to share a video, a YouTube video. Let me put my camera with yours. There. I wanted to do a YouTube video. No, I wanted to show you guys a video, but I forgot which one it was, and I need to get it prepared. So next week,
moment with Wolf. Next week,
we'll have a moment with me, and we'll figure out what the heck I was thinking.
Oh my god! Every single time. Hold on, guys.
And then we're gonna have our closing thought. So wait.
Okay. Our closing thoughts, guys. Our main takeaway is like the word online is just somewhere. It's just like a word that you like met somebody somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
It's the destination. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Yeah.
The
location.
I'm still here. Anyways,
the location.
But behind every avatar is a real person, a genuine person. And some people are only in our lives for one game, one season, one server, you know. But then like people just like the craziest thing about online friendships is like they just hopped online and you guys like became a family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel about the mages. It's like we're just a whole bunch of people that just decided to get online one day and we built this like entire community. And so, anyways, from me, thank you for listening. Thank you to everyone who submitted for Mage Mail. And you guys know episode 5 will be next Sunday. We'll see you after the respawn.
Later, y'all. Oh, don't you have that little... Wait, you gotta play the jingle.
Can I just edit it on later?
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You gotta